Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what is going on in this connection. Where is this connection headed? What messages does your person want to convey to you? So yeah, here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the green Jasper, we have pile 2 with the blue Sodalite, and we have pile 3 with the rose quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the properties of the crystals, the colors. It's really up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. And once you have done that, check out, actually you would have seen the timestamps already. I was going to say check out the description box below for the timestamps, but once you have done that, head over to your respective pile, and yeah, we will see you in your respective reading. Hi there, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the green Jasper. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection and where is this connection headed. What is the future of this connection, as well as find some messages regarding what your person would tell you if they could. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start off your reading by picking cards from the Disney deck. I really love this. I'm going to start using this a lot more. Yeah, these have major arcanas only, but major arcanas are great to kind of just give us a general sense of where this is headed and what's going on. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some cards. Let's see what falls out. Okay, yeah, we got the world. Nice. Jasmine and Aladdin. We also got the moon. Interesting. And we got the emperor. I love this. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love the emperor. You guys, he is so fine. Yeah, Disney characters are amazing. But okay, so let's start off with the world card. This tells me, like, this being in the first position tells me that your person has like really good intentions for this relationship. Okay, they always had good intentions. This is someone who genuinely did try to give you the world, or they genuinely did try in this connection. They really do think very highly of you, very fondly of you, and you know, even at this, the characters on this card, because sometimes they say a lot about the energy. Jasmine and Aladdin, I'm seeing, like, you know, there was real love between the both of them. Jasmine didn't care about the material things. She just wanted a guy that, you know, understood her and would care about her and things like that. And same with Aladdin, like, he wasn't after her because of her money or anything, you know. There's like, they just really loved each other's souls and who they were on the inside. And it's like, even during the movie, at least the, what do you call, I think this isn't all of the renditions, but the one with Will Smith, oh my gosh, that was a good movie. The one with Will Smith and Naomi Scott, and I forgot the actor's name, but it's like Will Smith, the genie, says, like, you know, you can wish for anything except death and to make, you know, someone fall in love with you. And there's like, yeah, a couple of other restrictions, and Aladdin's just like, no, the love part is already there. I just want to make the circumstances work. I just want everything to come together in the best way possible. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing is going on in this connection as well. I do feel like, you know, there's so much love here, but it's just that timing might not have been right, or the circumstances might have affected this relationship in some way. Maybe it could be distance. I don't know. This world, I always think of like distance, like physical distance. I'm also seeing that maybe, like, yeah, there's a lot of different circumstances that could have been affecting this connection, but we'll definitely go ahead and pick some cards to see what specifically is going on here. But like, the main takeaway that Spirit wants you to get from this card here is that, you know, the love, the feelings, the emotions are there. They always have been there, and I'm even saying they always will be there. Okay, even with this moon card, this represents feelings, and this emperor, oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna get to that soon. But it's like, whatever circumstances there are, I'm seeing that the both of you will be able to beat them. This world is also about, what do you call, yeah, coming together in the best way possible. I always see this world as something completing, something coming to a completion so that you can enter this new phase and when the both of you are ready to do so, when these circumstances won't be an issue anymore. I also see this as kind of getting over barriers, really being able to beat something, being able to transcend obstacles. Yeah, the world card, this just always reminds me of yeah, like if you think of like little cultures, there's something that one culture might practice that maybe the other culture might not have like heard of, but it's like when they come together it's just better, right? So I'm really seeing that this person feels like you complete them, or like technically everyone completes themselves. Yes, you are your own world. You have to give yourself the own world before you can give that to anyone else. But with this, it's like your person feels like you are very um unique, and you add to their life. Like there are certain things that they felt like was missing from their life that you added and enhanced in their life. Like I'm even seeing maybe first of all, they learned a lot from you. Okay, this world does have to do with wisdom. I also do associate it with that. So this person feels like you're very knowledgeable, wise, and they love that you shared your life experiences or whatever it is that you're into. I feel like this person really does exploring, like learning new things, meeting new people. I feel like you're like that too, and the both of you really helped each other with that. The both of you really enlightened each other's world by just being yourself and sharing your experiences. Because there's even that quote where it's all like, you might find your looks boring in the mirror. You might seem, your face might seem super familiar, but to someone that hasn't seen that, seen your face, like oh my gosh, they would think it's exquisite. They would think it's gorgeous, handsome, whatever. Yeah. So that's also what I'm seeing is the case here with you and this person. They love your personality, and you brought a lot to this connection that they may not have experienced in other connections. I feel like everything wise, like yes, definitely experience wise, maybe you taught them about like specific things, or you had different perspectives that maybe they were not aware of, that you talked about, and they're just like, oh wow, this is cool, I never knew that. But also feelings wise, I feel like the way that they fell for you, the way that they think, yeah, the way that they felt for you, it's like maybe they thought like they've been in love before, but it's like they didn't really truly experience that with you. I'm also seeing like there's unconditional love in this connection, which is so beautiful. Like yes, there might have been a little bit jealousy here and there. I mean, that's pretty normal. That's a human emotion. But what I'm really seeing here is that, yeah, your person has unconditional love for you, and at the end of the day, they just want you to be happy, whether it's with them or someone else. I'm seeing that they're really rooting for you to get together. They really do want you to come together. Yeah, they are in love with you. They do care about you so much with this world. It's like they want to give you the world. This also speaks to lifelong commitment and romance, and I always see this world as exploration, so they really want to explore this connection with you. And yeah, but it's like they really 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 do care for you, and they're rooting for you. At the end of the day, they're rooting for you, and they're hoping that you're doing the same to them as well. And I'm even seeing for a lot of you, it's like you just like deep down, it's real love when you just want this person to be happy. Like there's also that quote about when you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's meant to be. That's exactly what I'm seeing is the case in this connection. I'm even seeing that for a lot of you. It's like maybe in the past this person could have experienced attachment to people, as in they were they dated someone and they just got like super attached, and there's all this toxicity and kind of like even controlling behavior. I'm seeing maybe they could have been a victim of that, or maybe even like that. Yeah, something that wasn't like super healthy. And like, after meeting you, they're just like, oh, this is what a good relationship looks like. Because I am seeing for the most of you watching this was a very healthy relationship. This was a very good relationship overall. And this relationship basically made this person realize that, okay, you know what, I definitely might have felt things for people in the past, but it hasn't quite been the way that it has been with you. Okay, so that's something that this person awakened to. I feel like you helped them see that. The whole thing I was talking about, how you enlightened this person, you taught this person a lot. Yeah, I even feel like this person became wiser because of you. Like they became more experienced on all things love, and it's like you really awakened so much within them that just help them grow as a person. Okay, and I feel like maybe that could have been the same way with you as well. This connection and this person really, really did help you grow so much in ways that, like, this person didn't even know that, like, they were missing out on something until they met you, which is so beautiful. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards to get some clarification on this world card. I kind of want to know what these circumstances are, like I was talking about in the beginning, that may have been affecting this connection. The whole thing I was saying about, like, how Jasmine and Aladdin, they come from different classes. They have, like, different levels of wealth. I mean, it never stopped them from coming together. I'm seeing that they overcame these circumstances, because circumstances don't matter, especially in manifestation. They both manifested one another, which is also what I'm seeing is the case in this connection. But I want to go ahead and pick some cards to see what exactly these circumstances are. Okay, so we got the Six of Wands, interesting. We got the Ace of Pentacles, oh wow. And then we got the Six of Swords. Okay, so these are actually really positive cards. So I'm seeing that, like, whatever these circumstances are, spoiler alert, you are going to get past them, because this Six of Wands does indicate victory, success, achievements, accomplishments, the both of you just coming together in this relationship in the best way possible. And I keep hearing transcending obstacles, transcending things that don't serve this connection. For some people, I am seeing distance could definitely be a factor with the Six of Swords. Maybe you live at a physical distance. That's also something I got with the World card. But see, both of these cards indicate that distance being mitigated. Both of these cards indicate, like, the both of you actually coming together and overcoming this distance. So, I'm seeing that someone could physically be moving to the other person's location, or at least visiting them, or at least having that talk, okay? But I really do feel like this person, at the end of the day, wants stability with you with this Ace of Pentacles. They do want this connection to withstand the test of time. They do want it to, like, go the long way. Like, I mean, they want to commit to you. They want something long-term and long-lasting. That's also what this world is about. It has to do with lifelong commitment and romance, like I mentioned. And yeah, that's it's something that your person, I feel like, if things have been moving a little bit slow, it's only because they slowly are realizing that, or they have realized that, or they just need some time to, like, gather their thoughts and know what it is that they want. They want to be really sure of their, like, especially when it comes to love, they want to be really sure of their decisions, and I feel like they've made up their mind with you, okay? And that's a big thing, because again, commitment is a pretty big thing to this person. I feel like they would not just do this with anyone and everyone, because I am seeing that they definitely could have been hurt in the past before. Maybe those could also be the circumstances, but based on these clarification cards here, it's like I'm getting this message from Spirit that you don't need to focus on these circumstances. The fact that we didn't even get any sort of constructive criticism cards, as I like to call them, I don't really like saying negative cards, tells me that, your spirit guides don't want you to focus on what's not there. They just want you to focus on the feelings that are invoked in this connection. They just want you to focus on the positive experiences and the positive things that you've gotten out of this connection. Okay, because I'm really seeing that the both of you are meant to come together with this Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I'm really seeing that this distance is mitigated. There's action, there's movement really happening, at least behind the scenes. That's soon going to manifest in the 3D. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this also tells me that you and your person have a very strong bond. The both of you have really just establish this deeper connection with one another, which is why I'm seeing this relationship is so solid as well. Because it's like sometimes, in relationships, it's like, yes, there's a lot of, like, attraction and even passion, but when that bond isn't really solid, that's when things kind of go awry. Like, that's when things really just go the other way. Yeah, maybe don't work out in your favor, and that's just kind of a, that's not what I'm seeing in this connection at all. I'm just seeing that both of you are so solid. Yeah, I just feel like in this reading, trust me, Spirit does not even want you to focus on what's not here or what's missing in this connection. They just want you to focus on what is there and what is good and what is working for you. Yeah, and the Six of Swords, especially in this deck, sometimes I see, if you look really carefully, this kind of looks like a heart. There's like 3 birds here. This sort of gives me Three of Swords vibes, and it's kind of like hard to see. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I apologize. Yeah, but the half of Six of Swords is Three of Swords, so I'm really seeing that this could indicate that the both of you have been through heartbreak before. The both of you have had some at times have had some trouble navigating the waters when it comes to relationships, but it's like eventually the both of you found one another, and it's like, you know, I'm just seeing like two broken hearts coming together, you know. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I just feel like this connection really helped you also see what you were missing in your past relationships that you never truly had with your exes, because I'm really seeing that, you know, when it comes to tarot, divinity, spirituality, there's usually that one person that kind of instigates that journey of spirituality, that kind of, you know, motivates, not, no, that's a weird word, but like, because of that one person, like, you know, you just feel things so deeply, so intensely, you know, to the point where like you figure out tarot, and you like listen to all these pick a card readings. I'm seeing like, you know, that hasn't always been the case. Like, for most of you watching this, you probably have not been watching this about like every ex that you've broken up with, or even every person that you've been in a romantic partnership with. I'm mostly just seeing it's like maybe one or like a handful of people, and you know, there's a reason why you're watching this about this person, because this is some sort of divine connection. And for a lot of you, I'm seeing, you know, this is the person that you could even end up with. But sometimes it is the case that, like, you know, we watch tarot readings because of a person, and it's like that person really does help us with our journey, and but it, you know, they're kind of just like a stop along the way that will guide you to your destination. And at the end of the day, you always have free will to decide who that is. Yeah, but I really am seeing that for a lot of you watching this, you know, this person definitely could be the final destination if that is something that you want. Yeah, but either way, I'm seeing that like no matter what ends up happening with you and this person, they really did awaken you as well. You know, you as well. They awakened you to your power, to how like how just powerful you are, how amazing you are, how you know, just how great of a person you are. Because I'm seeing after watching all these tarot readings, you probably learned so much about yourself in the process as well. And that's exactly what I'm seeing is happening with this person. So I'm seeing a little bit of mirroring energy, because we got 2 sixes here. And yeah, you know, it's they're bordering the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that, you know, first of all, 6 could be an angel number. Maybe you could be seeing like 66 or 666 or something like that. Yeah, and that could be a sign regarding this relationship, or something could be happening in 6 weeks. I'm just seeing 6 is a pretty big number for this connection if you're watching this. But the whole thing I was saying about mirroring energy is that, you know, the both of you want this, the both of you want movement to happen, the both of you want this victory and success to happen. And I'm even seeing that the both of you definitely could have dealt with heartbreak, you know, in your previous like relationships, but like, you know, when the both of you came together, you just formed this solid bond, and you had the solid understanding of one another, and just you really grew, and this person grew so much as well. And I feel like that growth is something they didn't even know that they needed until they met you. It's like, you know, we go through different relationships at different phases in our life. Like, we, you know, for a lot of people, they have their first like love in high school or even middle school, but yeah, then you have it in college, and then after that, and it's like at each stage, you know, uh there's a different level of maturity you may have, and it differs from people to people. Of course, there's people that are still with their college or even high school sweethearts, but it's like, you know, I'm just seeing this journey personally has been really great and awakening for the both of you, okay? And your person just feels like they learned more from this connection and more from this time with you than maybe they have in all their relationships, or like there's some sort of improvement that happened within them after being with you, after meeting someone like you. Because I feel like, yeah, they have high standards and you meet all those standards, okay? And you're a very like high class person as well. And this person, you know, if you're here on this channel, like literally, you know, you're probably empathetic, you're very sensitive, kind, caring, very receptive to people's feelings, and that's something your person really loves about you, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the moon card here. You know, they love how deeply you feel. They love how deep of a person you are. You have so much depth to you. Yeah, with this beautiful moon card. And you know, oh my gosh, this is even on top of the green jasper, which is representative of the heart chakra. I feel like you definitely open up their heart chakra and made them feel things that, like I said, they didn't even know they could feel. Yeah, but this moon does have to do with feelings. It does have to do with you know, even like this has to do with like deception as well, but I'm mostly seeing it's like a deception of their feelings, and like, you know, maybe it was their own refusal to acknowledge or even process these feelings that they have for you, because I feel like I'm even seeing something about like distance making the heart grow fonder. I feel like maybe, you know, this person definitely did like you, love you, and were in love with you all along, but it's like maybe once this distance happened, because I'm seeing for some of you, you definitely could be going through some sort of separation, or maybe there were times where like you wouldn't talk to one another, or like, you know, kind of just be by yourself for a bit. Maybe if this is like an in and out thing, like during those times they realize like just how much they really feel for you. So that's what I'm seeing this deception is about. Okay, I just feel like every time this comes up, you know, I always see this as like they're deceptive about how true and deep their feelings really go for you, or they haven't quite expressed that just yet, because this does have to do with the 12th house of hidden things, the hidden realm, things that are not, you know, able to be seen right now. And we're gonna go ahead and pick some more cards as to exactly what that is. I'm even seeing maybe this person could even be going through something right now, but we'll go ahead and see what we get here. Okay, yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there is a lot that they want to let you know. There is a lot that they want to open up to you about. Like, I'm seeing, oh my gosh, like look at this light. I feel like this goes back to what I was saying about you really awaken them to the truth, and I feel like they're awakening to the truth of this connection. Okay, yeah, I was saying like you did awaken them to something, and I do feel like that something is the depth of this connection, the truth of this connection, and you know what this really means to them. But I am seeing that there's more that they want to get off their mind, off their chest. But let's see what else this moon could signify here. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups, and then we also got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, with this Eight of Cups, I am seeing that, like, you know, this has to do with Jupiter. No, sorry, let me take that back. Saturn and Pisces energy. And oh my gosh, the moon also has to do with Pisces. Yeah, so I do feel like this person, you know, they feel things really deeply, but there are times where they're just like, yeah, you know what, like whatever, like I just want to focus on myself and withdraw. I do feel like this person can be very moody. I don't know if that's something that you already know, or like this person has acted that way or not, but I'm seeing that for some of you, this person kind of even fears, like, okay, I'm definitely sensing some fear here. They fear that if they were to like show their true selves to you, you might not accept it, or you might judge them, or you might like think they're like really, you know, weird or too much to handle, or they're too much of a burden. And it's like that's something that your person fears, even though like deep down I feel like their higher self knows, you know, what great of a person you are. Like you are very receptive, kind, sensitive. I feel like you've always been there for this person, and you've probably even told them like, look, I'll be there for you no matter what. You know, they know that you're a very compassionate and kind-hearted person. Yeah, but it's just like there is this like intrinsic fear of maybe being too much, and like that's why I'm seeing this person kind of withdraws. They just like retreat into their own shell or nest or something like that. Yeah, and just focus on themselves. And like during this time I'm seeing that, like, you know, they don't talk to anyone, or maybe they just hang out with a couple of friends, but like I really am seeing that this person feels like if they were to show you their like shadow side, because you know everyone has good and bad to them. Everyone has a shadow side and a light side to them. That if they were to truly show you that, then yeah, you might just walk away, because this Eight of Cups does speak to walking away. So I'm seeing that there could be a fear of abandonment here. I feel like maybe they have gone through abandonment. Maybe people in the past have like ghosted them, or kind of just, you know, not been too receptive to them, or of their love or whatever. Yeah, but I am seeing that fear does exist. Sometimes this could even be like, you know, fear of abandonment could even stem from like childhood, or like I'm even seeing something about emotionally withdrawing or disconnecting. Yeah, but yeah, this reminds me of this quote that I saw. It's like, you know, I don't want you to just see the good in me, I want you to see the bad in me and still be there. And I feel like that is the type of person this person is, but like still they have that fear, like, you know, they want you to accept that they have their shadow side, that they also need their own space, that they just kind of need some time to be themselves. Yeah, and yeah, with this Eight of Cups, I'm just seeing that even when this person like has not really like turn their back, even though, yeah, I mean her back is facing this, it's like even when this person does retreat, they still feel a lot, they still think about you. Yeah, this Eight of Cups, and anytime we get cups, you know, that has to do with feelings and emotions, and especially since we got this moon, which is also, you know, heavy water sign energy here, which again has to do with feelings. Like I said, it's like this person's feelings never really escape. It's just like that's the thing. Sometimes they can escape their feelings. Sometimes they can't even escape their negative feelings and their own self-doubt. That's something that really plagues this person a lot. And maybe that could be something that you also relate to. And with this Eight of Cups, even number energy, I just feel like the both of you do reflect a lot. You really do mirror one another a lot, and maybe your wounds even reflect theirs or something like that. Yeah, but I'm just seeing that whenever this person does retreat or go into solitude, they still think about you. They still think about this connection. They still feel things. Like, this is the kind of person who would just, like, even if they don't talk to you, they'd still think of you like 1,000 times a day, because there's a lot of thinking going on. Okay, this person, yeah, this Ace of Swords literally has to do with the mind. This literally has to do with thinking, and we also got a lot of feeling cards as well. So it's like you never really escape this person's mind. I feel like you've been on this person's mind every day since you met. Yeah, and I even feel like at times, like, just if this hasn't already happened, this person is gonna, like, think so much, like they're even gonna see signs from the universe. I'm seeing something about bluebirds or blue jays. Yeah, I feel like I got that in another reading too. Maybe bluebirds could be popular this time around, or yeah, I don't know. I keep getting like spiritual downloads about bluebirds, and maybe if you see that, maybe your person could see a bluebird and think about you, or like that could be a sign for them to really reach out to you. But I'm seeing something about like how they're gonna think about you so much, or they're gonna feel so much for you that one day they're just gonna hit you up out of the blue. Okay, yeah, maybe that makes sense, because I was just like, bluebird, there has to be some sort of connection here. They might just even hit you up out of the blue, or something might happen out of the blue. I'm seeing there is some sort of element of surprise here, like there is communication that's gonna happen, and definitely about feelings. Okay, so it's like maybe if you're already in contact, they'll hit you up about something that they want to let you know, something that they want to share with you. Yeah. But we also got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. I really love this card because look how peaceful she looks. Okay, she's in this like meditative state, contemplative state. She kind of just knows what's gonna happen. She knows that like everything's gonna work out just fine. This Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very relaxed, all-knowing. This is also someone who's very hardworking, someone who has a lot going on for her, someone who's very independent and very good-natured. Okay, it's funny because she's in nature too, and yeah, there's so much green. I love it so much. But yeah, your person loves that you're really independent. In fact, I'm seeing that something that your person really admires about you and your energy. Usually when people are like independent, when they have their own stuff going on for them, when they have their own just hobbies and goals and like life purposes and things like that, that's when people start like getting attracted to that person. If you'll notice, like whenever you shift the focus to yourself, that's when a lot of people start hitting on you or complimenting you or something like that. And I'm really seeing that's where you're at right now. Like you're very energetically attractive to this person. I'm seeing that like this person is someone who needs their space, and like they really admire the fact that you have given them that space. I feel like you could also be very independent, so you're also the type of person that needs their own space. And I'm even seeing that for a lot of you, nature could be like a big theme. Like you feel really rejuvenated in nature. It really helps you just kind of calm down, feel really refreshed, re-energize your self, yeah, feel renewed. I'm also getting a lot of water, so I do feel like, yeah, maybe water and earth. Maybe someone in this connection could be a water sign and someone could be an earth sign. Or I'm seeing that you've spent a lot of time in nature with this person, or all the times you have spent in nature with this person, that is something they think about, or they reminisce upon those times. Maybe if like your first date was like a hike or something, or you went on some picnic, or you spent some time by the beach, I feel like they think about that as well. Nature dates are really great because it's just like you and the other person, and just kind of focusing on each other. You're less likely to kind of even be on your phone in the nature, or hopefully that's the case. But like when you're in a restaurant and things like that, it's like I guess cell receptivity is a lot better, and it's just like it's easier to kind of get distracted. But yeah, I'm just seeing like this person could be thinking about those times. I'm seeing that they're reminiscing about like the dates that you've had, and I'm just seeing like this person feels like this relationship is very peaceful, and you're overall a very amicable, kind, nice, peaceful person to be with, which is something that they really love. Yeah. Okay, so we also got the Emperor card. I love it. Look at this handsome Prince Eric that we have here. Yeah, this Emperor card signifies maturity. Okay, this signifies someone who has really become the better version of themselves, someone who knows how to have it all, someone who I always every time this card comes up, see this as a person who, you know, has their empress by their side, they're ruling their kingdom, they're in a relationship, like everything's just working out well for them. This person has really mastered balance. um yeah, they know how to like be in a relationship but also like have their own life, you know, be independent as well. So that's also something I'm seeing here with this Emperor card here. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some clarification cards to see what exactly this Emperor card entails. I do feel like, you know, this Emperor also represents someone who's going to come forward and make you an offer. Like, he look how ready he looks. Like, okay, I'm ready to just go to, like, he's on a pirate ship here, okay, but it's like I'm just seeing like this person's ready to come forward. This person definitely is a lot more emotionally open than maybe they might have been before. Like, this person's heart chakra definitely is opening up, and I feel like one of the major reasons for that is you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers tarot deck to see what else is going on here. Okay, we got some cards. Oh, what the heck, you got the double Emperor. Wow, that's so amazing. Okay, this person is super ready to come forward. Pile one, oh my gosh, if you're getting this, if you're watching this, like, yeah, this person and you are so meant to be together. Seriously, like, both of these, oh my gosh, both of these figures. Okay, by the way, I made these Disney cards, and like, not to toot my own horn, but like, I feel like this totally does correspond to this version of, you know, this Emperor card, which I'm sure, like, I'm not sure who did the artistry, but, or whoever designed this deck, but I feel like they're very experienced. If you have tarot decks made, and like, you know, this is a very popular deck too, yeah, that means like your, I guess, like, insight on the cards is pretty accurate. Okay, my point is, like, they both have like a very similar energy. Obviously they're the same card, but like, you know, they both seem like masculine figures. They don't have to be masculine, you don't necessarily have to be asking about a masculine person, but they're figures that are ready to come forward. They're figures that are ready to really pursue this connection to its entirety. And it's like, look at their stance, like, look at the way they're kind of just sitting there. Like, yes, they're calm, but they're also like a lot, you know, feeling in control of their life. They feel like very empowered. Yeah, you know, I always say the Emperor is a little bit different than the King of Wands. They both do have fire energy, in the sense that, like, yes, the Emperor also likes having control, but not to the point where, like, you know, they feel the need to like physically control things. It's like, yes, they like being, I see this more as a person who has mastered control of their emotions. I keep hearing like master one. Also reminds me of that Netflix show Master of None by Aziz Ansari. I don't know why, but I just channeled that show. Maybe someone watches that, but yeah, I'm just seeing like this person is really in their power. And I love how we got the Queen of Pentacles as well. So, you know, the both of you, like, these represent like mature people cards. Like, okay, you know, we did not get a single page or knight, yeah, but it's like mature people cards that just represent, you know, the both of you are really ready to come together. And it's like, you know, there's no need for like any hesitation or any sort of rush or just things like that. Yeah, yeah. There's no need for, there was a word that I was thinking of that I feel like corresponds better, but yeah, there's no need to force things, okay? Because it's like, I really see this as someone who's in control of their thoughts, control of their mind, because, you know, he's also holding like a chess piece, and chess is a very like intellectual game. Yeah, so that's also what I'm seeing here. We also got the Four of Pentacles, and then, yeah, we got the Queen of Cups. So this is really great. Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles represents, yeah, maybe this person could be a little bit of a workaholic, or they care a lot about their material life. I am sometimes seeing, you know, the Emperor, I know that I said that he usually does have a good balance, but I'm also seeing at times, you know, yeah, he could be very like engrossed in running his empire. Yeah, so this Four of Pentacles could represent spending a lot of time in that aspect of your life, but the Four of Pentacles also represents like being very attached, being very into something, being very like stubborn about something. That's why, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a message that I got. I feel like this person's really gonna chase you. Totally channeled someone's energy. Like, I knew this Aries person that would just like chase so much, you know. This person does have a very like, okay, I gotta like be the one to chase, I gotta be the one to pursue things. So I do feel like that is something that for a lot of you, they are going to be doing that, okay? Like, they love, you know, initiating things and making things work. Yeah, like, and it's like they won't give up. Like, I'm seeing there's this like refusal to really give up here. Yeah. And then we also got this beautiful Queen of Cups. So, oh my gosh, yeah, we got two queens and two emperors. So I feel like this person feels like you're very kind, caring, generous, giving, very like open with your feelings as well. I just feel like this person feels like you're a very deep person, okay? You're someone that, you know, anyone can just easily fall for. That is who this Queen of Cups is. Yeah, that's so beautiful. And I just feel like they love how divine of a being you are. They love how amazing you are. They love how kind, and yeah, I keep hearing like generous and kind-hearted you are. But like, you know, at the same time, I feel like you've also learned how to like control your emotions, master your emotions. Like, you know, this Queen of Cups is someone who gives a lot, you know, who is very like generous with her feelings and emotions. But this Queen of Pentacles also represents someone who, you know, also has like boundaries and has her own thing going. So this person loves that you're a mix of both. Yeah. And with this Queen of Cups, you know, anytime she or the King of Cups shows up, it usually does represent that this person has a lot of feelings for you, a lot of like genuine, like real, true, kind-hearted feelings for you, and that they really, really care about you so much. Yeah, you know, they, anytime the Queen of Cups comes up, I always see this as someone who, you know, definitely could have admirers, and they definitely could have dated people, but there's only a few people that they've really given their heart to, and you are definitely one of them, okay? But I'm also seeing this as a message that, you know, you're just so easy to love, you're so easy to be with, and it's like this person had no problem falling for you, even though, like, you know, they could have been going through certain things, certain maybe like, you know, material life things, or carrying emotional baggage, yeah, things like that. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck to see what messages we have here for you. Okay, so the first card we have here is please don't give up on me. Yeah, I'm really seeing, even with this Four of Pentacles, there's a refusal to give up. This person really is stubborn about wanting to really make this work and yeah, make this happen. Yeah, and we also got I care more than I let on. Oh my gosh, yeah, this really clarifies the Moon card, which is so beautiful. They really do care, and I feel like with this Emperor card, you know, this is someone who's pretty good at showing their emotions. They're okay with being emotional. They're okay with simping. You know, they've like I see this as like, okay, this reminds me of that whole thing about like how real men aren't afraid to wear pink, and like how real men, or you know, just real people in general, aren't afraid to show their emotions. Like it's like they're so in control of themselves, they're so secure within themselves that they're okay to show emotions, you know. Yeah. And then we also got I am constantly reminded of you. I can't get you out of my head. Seriously, yeah, this totally clarifies this Ace of Swords here. And this also reminds me of the fact that like I'm even getting black crows or ravens, but someone could be seeing a bluebird, or yeah, a crow or raven. And if you see that, that could be a sign that something's happening in this connection. Or I'm even seeing that if your person sees those signs, that's gonna like motivate them to come towards you. Yeah. And then we also got there's a hole in my heart when you are gone. Yeah. So this person really does feel like you enhance their life so much. You know, this is not like a hole that just anyone and everyone can fill. Okay, it takes a real special person, and you are that for this person. And then we also got I did what I did to protect myself. It was never personal, but I am truly sorry for hurting you. Yeah, so if this person has done something to hurt you, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a fight, but let's say they just went ghost for a bit, or the whole Eight of Cups, you know, sometimes they do tend to like withdraw or be withdrawn, yeah, or just spend some time to themselves. It's never to hurt you, it's just, yeah, literally to protect their own feelings. And even the whole thing I was saying about like, you know, this person also kind of wants you to, they want to protect you from themselves, or they're really scared of like, you know, showing you their shadow side, because a part of them is fearful that like you might just walk away if they show you that. Again, some abandonment fears coming up for sure. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over the signs real quick. I'm getting heavy Pisces energy. I'm getting, yeah, especially like Pisces, Scorpio energy. I'm getting Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. We got all the fixed signs, so Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. We got all the air signs, I would say. Yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and we also got Leo energy. Actually, we got all the earth signs. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, that's a lot of signs, but as I always say, don't worry too much about the signs. It's about the energy of the signs and the actual messages in the signs. But if that does resonate, then I mean, yeah, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you're interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this blue Sodalite. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What is the future of this connection? What is your person currently thinking and feeling? What are their next moves? Things like that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Disney Major Arcana Tarot deck to see what is going on here. Okay, so waiting for cards to come out. There we go. There we go. Um, just a disclaimer, I always say this whenever I talk about this deck. I made it myself. I'm legally not allowed to sell these because I'm not officially affiliated with Disney. But you can make them by using Pinterest and Canva. Oh, okay, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is looking really good, pile 2. Wow, okay, we got the Emperor, I love this, and we got the Fool. Okay, these two are divine counterparts, at least according to like the characters, okay, like maybe not actually the divine counterpart of the Emperor is the Empress, but I really like it when we get the same couple pairings whenever I use this deck. So oh my gosh, I love this so much. And then we also got the Hierophant. This is so positive. This is looking really good for you. Let's start off with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks to commitment. It speaks to long-term relationships because, yeah, this is associated with marriage. The Hierophant is, it's like, I think the counterpart to the Hierophant is the High Priestess, if I'm not wrong. The Hierophant sort of is kind of like a priest, and yeah, it really just has to do with marriage and like taking that next step and becoming official, having this connection really escalate, having this connection really grow. And this also is associated with maturity. I really like it. These two cards are associated with, like, you know, finally coming forward and making some sort of commitment. Yeah, and this Fool is like, okay, a little bit of like, you know, fun playfulness energy, but overall this energy is looking really good. The Hierophant also, I always associate this, you know, probably most tarot readers, with wisdom. So your person feels like, you know, it would be a really wise decision to be with you. Your person feels like you and them, you know, you get along really well. I'm seeing that for most of you. It's a very like peaceful connection. This reminds me, not reminds me, but like I don't remember the names, but this is from Moana, and this green figure here, basically she used to be really angry. I think she used to be like a volcano that would erupt, and like, you know, this is all about like the grass is greener, more peaceful times for sure. Okay, so it's like, I'm really seeing that your person finds a lot of peace out of this connection, and they find a lot of peace being with someone like you. They feel like you're a very amazing person to be with, like really wise. I keep hearing like you're very knowledgeable, mature, wise. I am getting like Taurus energy here from this Hierophant. Maybe someone could have Taurus placements. It doesn't have to be the case, but Taurus is a sign that is all about like long-term relationships, longevity, really wanting to build and grow with someone. Yeah, it is also associated with maturity, like just this card. So yeah, I'm really seeing that, like, you know, with this Hierophant, your person wants more with you. They want to, like, I keep picturing a ladder, and like I know she's like facing this figure here, but like it's like kind of like climbing a mountain. So it's like they want to go on this journey with you. Okay, it's like they feel like the both of you would really make it, like make it to the end. And some tarot cards, oh my gosh, I'm like literally picturing the Light Seers deck. There's like a stairway and it's going to heaven. So I'm getting like stairway to heaven vibes. Like they feel like this connection with you. They feel like they're in like heaven. Okay, they feel like you are very amazing to be with, amazing to be around. You're very just, you're someone that they can really see even starting a family with, building something more with. And that's a big deal. That doesn't just happen like for that's not something that, you know, anyone would say lightly. You know, in choosing their life partner, that's like the most important thing. It's even more important than a job, because it's like, you know, jobs are replaceable, but your partner ideally should not be, and you're definitely not. Like that's the thing. You're very magnetic, irreplaceable, and very irresistible to this person as well. I feel like, yeah, they're very passionate about you. A lot of fire energy as well. But okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers deck. I want some clarification on this Hierophant. I feel like they're going to come forward and give you an offer, or they at least want to take this to the next level. This is literally about escalating this connection to the next level. So I just want to go ahead and pick some cards to see when that's going to happen, how that's going to happen, maybe what, like, you know, in what way will that happen. Okay, so we got the King of Swords and we got the Two of Swords. Okay, and then we got the Queen of Cups. Interesting, very interesting energy. So a lot of air energy as well. Maybe someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Cups, I'm getting Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, but with the King of Swords, okay, this person is someone who really takes their time when it comes to relationships. This person is someone who's very rational, very logical, very even like methodical or detail oriented. Yeah, maybe your person could have that personality, but yeah, they are very like rational and like logical people. Like they would not want to be with anyone that, you know, they don't really see a future with. They wouldn't waste their time like that. Maybe in the past it's like when they weren't looking for something serious. I'm not saying necessarily with you, but like with other people it's like sure, but you know, they'll stay in something but not for too long. Like they know how to kind of remove themselves from situations, which is what I'm seeing could even happen in this connection sometimes. Okay, your person, I do feel like they feel a lot, they feel really deeply, but I'm also seeing with this King of Swords, you know, they're really like they're wise. I am seeing this person is pretty mature, maybe more mature than the other people that you've been with. Because, yeah, we got like the freaking Emperor. So, I mean, I just feel like this person has been maturing or, you know, going through some sort of glow up. But this King of Swords is someone who really thinks not once, not twice, but like a million times about their decisions. This is someone who has really like high standards as well. So the fact that they, you know, want to be with you is a big deal. I feel like this person is like looking for wifey or looking for a hubby, husband, you know, whatever. And it's like they find that in you. They think that you're absolute like a king, queen, husband, wife material. I love how we got the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I love it when we get the king and queen. Yeah, I'm even seeing that like maybe you're a little bit better at expressing your emotions, maybe more than this person, or like you're just a little bit more on that emotional side. I'm seeing maybe for some of you, you know, maybe you didn't really express your emotions either. Maybe you also, um, you just kind of kept that to yourself, but you do feel a lot. And it's like with this Queen of Cups, you and your person both know that there is like, you know, a very deep emotional connection. There is a very deep bond that, you know, runs between the both of you. Okay, and it's interesting how we got the Two of Swords in Two of Swords between this King of Swords and Queen of Cups energy. It's like the both of you know what you want, and you know that you want each other. Like even with this King of Swords, I feel like when this person makes up their mind, I mean, they do not give up. This King of Swords is an achiever. They have very high standards for themselves. You know, they're very, they're the type of person to like really go after their desires, but in a very logical, even planned way. So I feel like even with the Hierophant combined, I feel like when this person comes forward, the way they're going to come forward is going to be in a very planned, thought out manner. I feel like this person doesn't really like do random, like, you know, like in and out kind of things. If that has been the case, I'm seeing that's finally coming to an end. Okay, but like this person, like before they commit, before they come forward, they are going to like almost like concoct a plan. It's like I'm even seeing this person like plans out like their life, even when it comes to like things that aren't, you know, necessarily something that you can plan out like love. But it's like maybe this person even has kind of their own timeline for you and this connection and how they want it to play out. I really do feel like for the most part, you know, it's always been this person who has kind of like run the connection or really led the connection. Yeah, this person thinks a lot with their mind over their heart. Yeah, I am seeing like, you know, this person does feel a lot. Don't get me wrong. Okay, even with this Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, like, you know, just, yeah, Taurus, that within that energy, you know, people feel a lot deep down, but it's like they're very cautious. They're very, even like calculating is one of the words I'm getting. That's something that, yeah, I definitely think about when this King of Swords comes up. But it's a good thing. It's actually a good thing that this person is like that, because it's like at least, you know, they know what they want in their life. They know what they want for the future. Like sometimes with like Knight or Page's energy, it's kind of like, okay, let's just play it by ear. Let's just wing it. But I feel like, you know, this person just thinks so highly of you. They definitely do see you as this Queen of Cups, or, you know, a queen or king, yeah, whatever you resonate with, and because of that, they really want to give you the absolute most. They want to give you the absolute best, because I'm seeing like with this person, they don't want you to feel like you're settling for them. That's not like, that would be like kind of a, they would feel so sad, because I just feel like, they have such high standards for themselves, and they hold themselves to a high standard, that like they want to appear that way in your eyes and in everyone's eyes. Literally, like I'm seeing this person care so much about, what people think of them. Like they want to be perceived as someone who really has it all, someone who's very smart, someone who's very logical. Oh my gosh, yeah, we also got a man bun here. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Maybe someone could be trying to grow a man bun, or like maybe someone likes wearing buns a lot or something like that. Yeah, but this person is really like wise. I do feel like this person is smart. I do feel like even for a lot of you, it's like even if this person did act like a little bit immature, which I'm seeing with the Fool, yeah, we'll definitely get to that. They're really glowing up, okay? They're really stepping into the higher version of themselves. Yeah, with this amazing Emperor card as well. Oh my gosh, he is so attractive. He's so handsome. I love Prince Eric. But yeah, with this King of Swords, Queen of Cups, oh my gosh, something big is happening for this connection, okay? And I'm also seeing with this Two of Swords in the middle, the both of you have really awakened to this connection. The both of you have really awakened to the truth of this connection. And overall, I'm getting a lot of like blue in this reading, a lot of like blue in this in these cards here. And you also pick this blue Sodalite, and blue crystals are usually associated with wisdom. They're usually associated with even intuition as well, and kind of just being really smart about making your decisions. That's funny, because it's like this King of Swords represents exactly those two things that I mentioned. He represents wisdom, and the Queen of Cups represents intuition. I feel like you're very intuitive, your person's really wise, and like the both of you are also really wise and knowledgeable in your own fields, or whatever it is that you do. Maybe you even have that in common. I'm seeing there's a lot this person can really talk to you about. Yeah, but basically the both of you are really I keep hearing like knowledgeable, and yeah, overall, you're really wise, but like maybe in different ways. Like you could be very spiritual, and this person could be into finances or something like that, or maybe you're into that as well. Like for whatever reason, I channeled the whole like astrology girls belong to stock market boys. Yeah, doesn't have to be like that, but it's like the both of you work really well in conjunction, okay? This all I don't know why, but I've been getting him a lot. It makes sense, he is pretty hot in the news. But Elon Musk and Grimes, I mean, I really feel like it could be that kind of connection as well. The both of them, get together really well. And I know like during this time they're like separated, but like there's still a lot of love when they broke up, and it's just maybe distance could even be a factor here. But in their relationship, I think, yeah, Elon was just super busy, and they had their own thing going on. But it's like yeah, I'm just seeing you both have a very like solid connection. Even if the both of you are very different in certain ways, it's like your differences are what makes you a very strong couple. And it's like you have enough in common where you can have intellectual discussions, and that's something they really like about you. I do feel like this person wants to be with someone who is very like meaningful, who has a lot of depth to them, someone who they can hold conversations with, even like deep conversations with. Yeah, and they love that about you, okay? You are this Queen of Cups, and that's not, unfortunately, that's not something that your person has been finding like everywhere. And that could be the case with you too. It's like, yeah, you could have definitely been attracted to people, but you really care about connection as well, okay? Like it's like no matter, there's a lot of attractive people, sure, but it's like if you got to be able to hold a conversation, you got to have at least somewhat of the same values, or have some sort of direction for the future. Yeah, be able to talk about things, and like be able to communicate in a really great way. And I feel like the both of you like make that work. Like you're similar and different, but you're just the same enough to make this connection really proceed in the right direction. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing could be the case for some of you. But I'm also seeing, yeah, with this Two of Swords, it's like someone could have been blinded to this connection, or blinded about like what they want to do, or indecisive about what they want to do. I'm seeing if that was the case with your person, they have made up their decision finally. They want to be with you, okay? And I'm even seeing that for a lot of you. This with this Two of Swords, this could also represent your energy. Like you really like this person, you really care about this person, but I'm also seeing at times you're just like, okay, whatever happens will happen. Okay, I feel too drained, I don't even want to think about this. But it's like the next day, like you start having feelings for them anyway, and just no one really compares to this person. And I really feel like that could be the case with them as well. I also do feel like this person has a tendency to detach with this King of Swords, or they could act kind of detached. Yeah, but eventually like they do come back, because this King of Swords is someone who really takes their responsibility seriously. Like this person, and, you know, he's the king of swords. He takes his relationship seriously. At the end of the day, it's like he almost considers, like, you know, things to be a responsibility, not like in a mundane way, like, oh, this feels like a chore. Not at all. Okay, in fact, I'm even seeing this is the type of person where it's like if something isn't serving them, they will literally like leave. And you know, because they're very picky, they do not like wasting their time on people that they don't really see a future with, or that they can't, you know, grow from or learn from, or yeah, grow with. So if this person, you know, even decided to like spend time with you, that's a big deal. And you know, you as well, I feel like they also think they're lucky that you gave them the time of day as well, because they hold you to, like, they think that you're a very high quality, high worth person. And yeah, they just have high standards for like everything in their life, and you definitely more than like, you know, reach up to that. In fact, I'm even seeing this person could sometimes second guess themselves, maybe doubt themselves, and really just hope they're good enough in your eyes. Okay, so it's like maybe they don't know how you feel, even like with this blindfolded figure here. It's like when they put yourself when they put themselves in your shoes, maybe like they really try to see themselves, you know, through your perspective, through your lens, but sometimes like they just don't know what you think. And I even feel like maybe this person could have a tendency to overthink. Yeah, but either way, they hope they're good enough for you. That's what I'm seeing. This really reminds me of Cassie and Sam from The Good Witch. I don't know if you watched that, but that is an amazing show. If you're spiritual, if you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy tarot, I mean, I promise you're going to love that show. It's like a heartwarming show. It is pretty like intense at times, but it's nothing like, you know, it's not like You type of intense, like, yeah, the Netflix show You, or even like Manifest, that show. It's like, yeah, it's more of a feel good kind of like cutesy little show that you can watch with your family. And yeah, it's a nice show. I definitely recommend you watch that. This totally reminds me of Sam Radford, and this is Cassie Merriwick. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I swear when you watch that show, this reading will make sense to you. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I know who I think of whenever I draw the King of Swords and this Queen of Cups, because that is exactly the two people that I think of. Okay, so yeah, just a little bit of a tangent there. But okay, let's talk about this Fool card. Yeah, so with this Fool card, I'm seeing this person really wants to like embark upon this journey with you. Okay, this Fool card is all about taking that next step, kind of just like pursuing you. Like I'm seeing this about being like a new phase in this connection, since it's very close to the Hierophant, or having some sort of renewal, or having some sort of reconciliation with you. Okay, like they really want to be with you. They want to be around you. They think you're awesome. They think you're so full of like youth and joy and passion. That's something that they love. Like they like that you're wise. They like that they can actually hold conversations with you. You have a lot of depth to you. Yeah, but with this Fool card, you're also someone that they can just let loose with, you know, be carefree with. They can totally just have fun with, you know, just chill with, relax with. I'm even seeing, you know, their inner child feels really safe with you, and vice versa, and like they can just be their childish self with you. That's why I really love, you know, drawing this card, especially because that's exactly what that means. It's like, you know, you have that sort of best friend vibe. It's like you can do anything and just have fun. Okay, like you can have just as much fun, you know, be your goofy, silly, quirky selves when you're going to the grocery store versus when you're like, you know, planning a really nice trip. I mean, it's like there's not a singular dull moment with you, and that's something they super like they love about you so much. Yeah, and I'm also seeing that, you know, this Fool sometimes does represent like naivety or immaturity. I really see that, you know, if at times this person has been that way, literally with the Emperor, with the King of Swords, the Hierophant, you know, all of that is changing. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, because I feel like a lot of you could be spiritual, a lot of you could be, you know, into self-love, manifestation, law of assumption, things like that. It is really working because you are going through this energetic upgrade. Okay, you are really just glowing up in the best way possible. You are just in this like beautiful divine feminine or divine masculine energy, whatever it is that you resonate with. And when you step into that, that's when things really happen to you. I feel like a lot of you are getting closer to your higher selves, and maybe that energy is rubbing off on this person. Yeah, but I'm even seeing like, you know, the both of you actually grew so much from this connection. I'm even seeing this person could have brought about certain perspectives that changed your life for the better. I feel like, you know, yeah, the both of you are really good, really compatible, because you help each other grow, and it's like you're in this journey together. Okay, it's not like, you know, any one of you really like there's that whole thing, you know, people think like you have to be 100% perfect, you have to love yourself entirely before being in a relationship, blah blah blah. I mean, all of those things help. Like, yes, of course you should have self-love, but it's like with this connection you're really just learning and growing together, okay? And that's like a very beautiful thing, like, you know, being able to grow with a person. Like, even if you think of like a pet that you grew up with, or sibling, or someone that you grew up with, you know, how you have like a really deep bond with them. Yeah, I'm seeing that's like the same case here. Like, they feel like they really bonded with you in a very beautiful manner. They feel like, you know, they've also watched you grow up and you watch them grow up. It's like there's like literally quotes that, like, you know, very like cute couples that have been together forever, um like have they've said those quotes, like, you know, it's great just watching your partner grow up with you and go through all these like big milestones and moments together. And that's also what I'm seeing with this Fool card. This usually does represent a big milestone, or you stepping into a big milestone in your relationship, okay? Like, definitely renewed energy or something new. Like, I'm seeing that this could be going from no contact to contact, or a situationship to something more official. Definitely, like, I'm seeing official is in the books. Marriage, even for some of you, is in the books with the Hierophant here, or at least just becoming somewhat more committed, okay? At least coming forward and, like, you know, having a solid like conversation or grounds for like where this is going. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some clarifier cards for this Fool card to see where it's going, to see what's happening. Oh my gosh, there we go. I love it when that happens. Okay, let's go ahead and see what these cards have to say. We got the Four of Pentacles, we got the Four of Cups, a lot of Four energy. We got the Ace of Pentacles, we also got the Three of Swords. Okay, so I am sensing fear, you know. Yeah, this reading was just so beautiful, and it's like almost like it sounded like it was too good to be true. But of course there's always like conflict cards, constructive criticism cards, as I like to call them. So yeah, we did get a lot of Four energy here. Okay, four could be a relevant number. So we have this Four of Pentacles and then this Four of Cups. So I feel like this could even represent this Two of Swords energy. Like, you know, this Four of Pentacles, this is all about holding on so tightly, and this Four of Cups represents like the opposite energy, kind of just being like, okay, yeah, whatever, feeling a little bit withdrawn. And I really feel like that could have been the case in this connection, you know, for the both of you. Like, at times your person was, you know, they would feel like, oh my gosh, I really need to make this work. Like, they had almost like obsessive like tendencies, but then like with this Four of Cups, it's like they told themselves like, oh my gosh, I need to calm down. Like, obsession isn't going to get you anywhere. And that's exactly, you know, what life is all about. Like, the more you obsess about something, it's like it kind of like runs away from you. It's totally okay to want something, it's totally okay to desire something even, but it's not, you know, like if you're gonna obsess about something so much, it's like you know, at some point, like, it just exhausts you, and you know, you sort of go through those two extremes where you're just like, oh God, I just don't care anymore, I don't want anything, I'm so drained, blah blah blah. So I feel like this is a sign from spirit to kind of really bring about balance to this connection, and even your thoughts about this connection, okay? And like, even your person needs to do that as well. Like, this is like an analogy. It's kind of like, you know, when you procrastinate so much before like a project is due, or like procrastinate studying, it's like you feel like super anxious about something, but like in the beginning when you weren't really doing anything, you were like a little bit more at peace. But when it's like it's kind of like extreme feelings, and it's like if you just did everything right from the beginning, if you just had balance, if you just kind of you know, yeah, struck some sort of balance, or really paced yourself out, then you wouldn't be going through all that, you know. Yeah, but this Four of Cups also represents a missed opportunity, or not wanting to take an opportunity. So I'm seeing that someone here was offering someone an opportunity, but someone was maybe not ready to take it. I'm seeing maybe that could have been the case for both of you. Like, I'm seeing at times you did have, like, you know, you had so much to offer this person, or you were offering this person something, but with this Four of Pentacles, you know, they were just so stuck in their own ways. Or sorry, this Four of Pentacles is the okay, honestly, this Four of Cups represents an offer being given but not taken, and it's like this Four of Pentacles is kind of just like clinging so tightly onto like your own maybe like beliefs, or I just feel like these two cards go hand in hand. This Four of Pentacles could have been the reason why this person wasn't ready to like take something, because they were just so stubbornly clinging on to maybe their past experiences, or whatever it is that shaped them as a person. Because sometimes it's like it's not something that we really want to do, but when we have like severe trust issues because of like, you know, traumatic relationships and things in the past, it's like even though we do want to open up, we're a little bit hesitant because we're scared of getting hurt. And that's really something that I'm seeing could have been the case with this person here, okay? And yeah, it's just like they might not have been ready at the time. That's what I'm even seeing this immaturity. This Fool sort of represents. It's not even necessarily immaturity. It's just kind of like, you know, like this represents someone who um, is new to things, and it's like this connection was really new to them in a way, because I feel like what you were offering them, it was a lot more than maybe what other people in the past was offering them. And because this was such a new kind of arcane feeling to them, they just really didn't know what to do with themselves. They're just like, wait, I'm not used to someone giving me this much attention or this much care or this much like energy and things like that, because I do feel like you invested a lot into this person, a lot into this relationship, and they just kind of didn't know what to do with it. So maybe they were a little bit like hesitant to take the offer at the time, because I am seeing they were scared of heartbreak. That's, I said that I channeled fear here. They are really scared of getting their heart broken. But I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, they're finally gonna like go for it anyways. Okay, like this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like okay, let me backtrack there a little bit. It's like they really want to work through those fears. I'm seeing the desires to get through those fears is definitely there. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is all about laying a strong foundation for this connection, and this person really feels like, look, if we establish a strong foundation, maybe if we take things a little bit slow, not rush into things, because again, this person really does think a lot, okay, and this person does have this like back and forth, this internal back and forth, like they just, seriously, like I'm seeing like so much overthinking, maybe from both energies, both parties here. But this person is just like, yeah, there's no need to rush things. Even with this Hierophant, this sort of does have a slower moving energy because it's associated with Taurus, an earth sign. But like that's their way of making sure that this is foolproof. That's their way of making sure that um, even if there is a heartbreak, even if let's say you do have to separate, like it's not going to be so bad that the both of you just have to hate each other or block each other or something like that. And if that has already happened, let's say this person and you do have each other blocked or something like that, I'm really seeing that like they want another chance at this. I'm seeing like this is exactly what they don't want to happen, and it's like they realize, wow, this is not a situation that I care for at all. I don't want to be in a situation like this, so why don't we start something new? Because we got the Fool and the Ace, and the Ace represents a new beginning, and this Fool also represents a new beginning. So they're just like, why don't we start over? Like, why don't we start over and build a strong foundation? Why don't we really get to know each other? Why don't we take our time to get to know each other? Okay, and that's a big thing. Yeah, and for those of you that like maybe are still talking to this person, I am seeing that yes, that fear of getting their heart broken is still there. I do feel like this person does carry baggage for sure, which is why they might have like at the time or at certain times maybe they don't act like they're super receptive to receiving what you have to offer, even vice versa. Yeah, but look, they want this. The biggest thing is that they have motivation to be in this connection. They really want to be with you. They're very passionate about you, but they also want stability. They also want to know that like their own they feel secure in this relationship, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want someone that's going to be our forever. We want someone that's going to just really be there for us at the end of the day. Yeah, because I really feel like this person maybe in the past, I'm even sensing like they could have gone through some sort of heartbreak, or they have abandonment issues. Yeah, we got a similar message in pile 1, and that's the last thing that they want to experience in this. Okay, and they've also been hurt in the past, so the last thing they want to do is hurt you in some way, shape, or form. So they want to be really sure, they want to be really cautious that that doesn't happen. And it's almost like they kind of need to get their own life together a little bit, find some stability, find balance in their own life here before they can come forward and do that. But this 4 usually represents stability and stability and security, especially in love and relationships. So it's like this 4 does have a very powerful number. I really like this energy for you, for those of you watching this. 444 or 44 could be like a very relevant number. It's interesting because these 2 are associated with Aries, and that happens during the 4th month of April. I think the Emperor might also be associated. Yeah, it is associated with the number 4. So a lot of 4 energy here. Okay, so things are definitely becoming more stable. Things definitely are coming together in the best way possible. Yeah, and even with this air sign energy here, it's like air signs sort of do have this stereotype of being a little bit fleeting, kind of being all over the place. Maybe this person could have been that way. Maybe you weren't really sure like where their head or mind or just whatever it is that they were doing, but like they need some time. They really want to be sure before they can come forward, and that's I'm seeing like they are realizing that okay, this is it, this relationship is at least worth taking another step. It's worth exploring, it's worth seeing where this goes, even if there is the risk of heartbreak. But it's like if we lay a strong foundation, if we really talk through things, communicate like mature adults, really think through things. There's nothing that can't, you know, there's nothing that can't work. In fact, just a little bit of a tangent there. I mean, that's like literally how governments, that's literally how the world ideally should be. If people just talked through things, you know, there wouldn't really be the need for wars and things like that. Like, yeah, it's just, I'm just seeing like collectively, there's a lot of just, you know, healing going on here. I feel like, you know, people are finally realizing just in general, like there's, you know, when you have a lot of self-love, when you talk through things, when you just really learn how to communicate, when you keep your calm, when you keep your temper. Yeah, major theme in this movie here, Moana, that's when things really work out. That's when, like, you know, like things really flourish and grow. Because again, she used to be this like really angry volcano that would just like, you know, erupt at any moment. And like now she's this like beautiful green, like, you know, goddess. And like, you know, the land, you know, Hawaii, the Polynesian islands end up, you know, also just having this like bright glow to it. Yeah, it's just, it's in the movie, it's like she literally turns like from like this dark sort of like kind of even scary looking creature to this like beautiful green goddess, like I said. And, like, yeah, anyways, the point is like there's a lot of healing happening, there's a lot of just maturing happening in this connection, there's a lot of like, you know, better communication coming in as well. Okay, mature communication. So yeah, okay, let's talk about the emperor. So yeah, this person definitely, like, I feel like they graduated from this fool to this emperor. But again, you know, these two are definitely like a beautiful pair here, at least, you know, in the movie The Little Mermaid. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, sometimes what's on the card matters too. But it's like, yeah, you know, this Fool card, this is someone who's kind of just new to things, beginning their journey. And the Emperor, someone who's, you know, pretty like established, someone who knows what they want, someone who knows how to get what they want, someone who's pretty sure of what they want in life too. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from Lightseer's Tarot deck. I want to get some clarification on this Emperor card. What does Spirit want you to know about this Emperor? Okay, so oh my gosh, we got the Empress. That is so amazing. Okay, the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, that, yeah, like literally like throughout the reading, I'm just like, oh, wouldn't it be like, you know, the Emperor, it's associated with, yeah, Ariel because of that. But like the Emperor technically is, not technically, they, its counterpart is the Empress. So I just feel like the fact that you got like two counterparts here, like, you know, one because of the movie and one because of like actual tarot, the major arcana, yeah, is a very good sign, very good omen. And we even got, you know, the king and queen, even though they're not from the same suit. I mean, still good to get that. Yeah, but with this Empress card, seriously, this person and you are meant to come together. You definitely are meant to at least reunite, at least explore this connection, even with this world here. Yeah, this Empress is someone who nurtures things. Like, this Empress is someone, like, I keep, like, even with this, I was, like, thinking about, like, a plant growing and, like, look at how she, like, grew to be this, like, again, beautiful green goddess. Like, things just blooming, things just flourishing. So this person really wants to, like, nourish this connection, and they feel like, you know, you're someone that's really worth taking this risk with, even though there is that risk of heartbreak, there is that risk of, like, you know, even getting like so like attached and things like that, because that is also what this Four of Pentacles represents. You are absolutely worth it. I'm even seeing, yeah, like I said, this person sees you as, you know, wifey or husband material. Yeah, the both of you are divine counterparts, I'm seeing. Yeah, which is so beautiful. And I really like how there's the moon here and then there's the earth here. You know, the moon, the Empress is associated with Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty, and abundance. But I really like how the moon is pictured here as well, because it's showing its connection with the earth here. And it's like, I'm just seeing like down to earth, like humbling. It's like, you know, this person is, I guess, being humble, coming down to earth, you know, really just going about things in a very kind, mature manner. Like, they really do want this to progress. Yeah. And with this moon, you know, it's like, that governs the feelings, that governs feelings as well. And oh my gosh, I just realized there's like a sea of fish here, like a school of fish, that's what it's called. Yeah, and like, you know, there's water also represents like love and emotions. And yeah, this person really is in their feels for you. That's something that I'm really getting, because like I said, this is associated with Venus, which is the planet of love, and that's so beautiful. Yeah, and like they really want to see where this connection goes. They want to explore this connection, and I feel like your person finds you to be very beautiful, very handsome, very stunning, gorgeous. They're taken aback by your beauty, both internal and external. Okay, a lot of you, yeah, like, and you are beautiful on the inside as well. They love that you're very patient, you're very kind, you're very generous. Again, going back to this Queen of Cups, you are just someone, like, that's why they even, like, for a lot of you, yeah, maybe this could be a little bit far off for some of you, but I am seeing that, you know, for a handful of you, they could even see you as, like, you know, the mother or father of their children. Like, you're someone that they really want to commit to, you know, have like children with or grow with for sure. Okay, like, Yeah, and that's a big deal. Like the Empress is like a very, 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 very prestigious, very like honorable card. So that's so amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. This person is going to come forth and communicate. The both of you are definitely meant to communicate with one another. There's a lot this person really wants to get out of their mind. I love how we went from the Two of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is all about kind of being in like, confused energy, kind of being a little bit indecisive, and this Ace of Swords is all about clarity. So I really feel like this person has gained clarity. And again, it's so fitting that you picked the Sodalite here, because this is all about like intuition, clarity, thinking, clearing the mind as well. So that's amazing. Yeah. And oh my gosh, the last card we have here is the Magician. Yeah, so this is happening in the best way possible. Trust the universe, trust spirit, trust the force, trust God, trust whatever it is that you believe in. This person is coming to you. The universe is working to, have this person and you at least have a fair shot at this connection. Okay, I even feel like this is a sign that your person is manifesting you. Okay, the both of you are manifesting one another, and I just love like the energy of this card. Like, look at the way that things are swirling. Yeah, so it's like there's so much happening in the 5D that will manifest in the 3D. And then I'm also just seeing this Ace of Swords. This has to do with communication. This Magician is associated with Mercury, which is also the planet of communication. So the both of you are definitely like going to be communicating or be in communication with one another. Okay, it is happening. It's inevitable. The both of um, you will be together. Like I'm seeing at least you'll have a conversation, at least you'll come together. For whatever reason, I'm even getting like you'll see this person's face, or like meet face to face, or talk over the phone or something like that. And even if you're just like, oh, it's so bad, we haven't talked in a while and ended in the worst way, I mean, anything can be changed. Like that's literally what the Magician is. It's like believe in magic, believe in this connection, have faith in this connection. Okay, this is like the manifestation card, and the only thing that you need to do is have faith in your manifestations. Okay, so yeah, I really feel like this person wants you as well. We literally got two aces. So, and yeah, the Fool, and both of them signify a new beginning. Okay, and especially in the context of this connection, um, entering a new phase. Okay, so yeah, big things happening for this connection for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck. Yeah, we got You Were My Light in the Darkest of Times. Sincerely, thank you. I do feel like one of the reasons this person really likes you is because you help them through a tough time, or you help them maybe understand something on a deeper level, or see things clearly. Even with all this like swords energy here, yeah, you just kind of open their eyes up to something, and they're really thankful to you for that. Yeah, and we also got This Isn't in Your Head, I Feel It Too. Yeah, it is not just in your head. Trust me with this manifestation card. Yeah, this is a sign that you and your person both really want this, that both of you are manifesting one another. We also got The Thought of You is what keeps me going. Yeah, they are definitely thinking about you. Can definitely confirm that. And then, interesting, yeah, we also got I Did What I Did to Protect Myself. It was never personal, but I'm truly sorry for hurting you. Interesting, we got that in pile 1 too, but it's like this person did hurt you, maybe with their silence, or maybe they walked away or something like that. They are sorry. It's just like they need their own time. They have like, so much going on in their life, and they want to be really sure. Okay, this person does have like, they do carry like emotional burdens of like heartbreak, and uh, yeah, they do have this fear of getting their heart broken, even though they feel like, yeah, with this Queen of Cups, you have so much to give, and you've probably like told them, or like they know that uh you're someone who also really craves security, and because of that you're also someone that would provide them with that. But it's like there is that underlying fear. Okay, it's like maybe that's what they thought about like in their last relationship, they ended up leaving, but like there is something different about you. Okay, I feel like you are a lot more compassionate, kind, caring, giving, generous than maybe the other people that they've been with. But it's like this person just wants to be cautious. Yeah, and we also got Don't Think That Because We Don't Talk I Don't Want To. Yeah, the both of you are going to come into communication, but again, it's like if they're not talking right now, it's because they're thinking of a plan. Okay, they're thinking of what they want to say. They really do want to plan before they come forward, because that's how much they care about you, that's how much they like you, and that's a very big thing. It's only because they care about you, they're thinking of what they want to say, they're thinking of like um, their next steps, moves, actions. Yeah, there's big things in store for this connection, for sure, pile 2. Okay, I'm seeing that you might even be surprised with this Magician card. Okay, so let's go over the signs. Yeah, that's a lot of cards here, but I'm definitely getting heavy Taurus energy, Aries energy, Libra, Aquarius energy, Gemini as well. Yeah, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, and let's see, is there another one? Yeah, Libra as well. So someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But as I always say, don't worry too much about the signs. It has more to do with the actual um, it has more to do with the messages than the actual signs. So, but I mean, if you did hear your sign or your person's sign, then this could definitely be confirmation that this is your reading. But yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here, pile 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope this reading helped. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, if this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. We're going to start off by picking cards from the Disney Major Arcana Tarot deck to see what's going on here. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle the cards, see what we get. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and pick some clarifying cards for this, but let's just get the rest of the cards out. Okay, we also got this card. I'm so proud of you and all that you're doing with your life. I only ever want the best for you. It's funny that this got mixed up into this deck. We got the Emperor and we got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we got the Emperor in literally every reading today, and there's 22 major arcanas, and I'm only picking 3, so that really says something. I really feel like there's just a lot of healing energy going on here. Someone really stepping into the best version of themselves, someone really like maturing, someone really taking initiative, a lot of action happening, because this is associated with Aries, which is a fire sign. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the Hanged Man here. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a little bit of stagnancy in this connection, like sort of stuck energy. But the good thing about the Hangman is that like there's always a way out. Like look at the way that Rapunzel's hair is like flowing out. It's so funny because I made this deck and I was like really like scouring Pinterest for Disney designs. In fact, I looked up so many pictures. That's literally all I saw on my feed for a while. Yeah, just a disclaimer, I made these using Pinterest and Canva. I can't legally sell them because I'm not actually affiliated with Disney. Yeah, but with this Hangman here, and like this hair flowing out, I'm really seeing that there is a way out, like of this stagnancy, or like I'm just seeing that it's not going to be like a forever thing, because even like Rapunzel, she doesn't stay in the castle forever, but like she's 18, so it feels like her entire life, right? But then she finally goes out to the town and ends up like reuniting with her real parents, and yeah, things really shift, things really move in that movie. But it's like she sort of just goes through this phase of even figuring out like who she is. And I even remember like she goes from like this long blonde to like a brunette. Yeah, she just like learns more about the outside world, learns more about herself, and that's exactly what I'm seeing is going on in this connection. Yeah, usually the pictures on the tarot cards depict what's going on here, so I'm seeing that that's the case in this connection as well. Okay. And the cool part about this is that she saves herself. Okay, so this really reminds me of that saying, like, you can help people, but only they can save themselves. So I'm really seeing that you helped this person through so much. You did give up a lot of your time, energy, effort. You were very compassionate towards this person. You really did show them so much about love and life. But at the end of the day, it's like, they're the only ones that can really get themselves out of the situation, because I am seeing that there is something that they could be going through, and it's like they themselves know, like, okay, of course I can get help, of course I can have people nudge me in the right direction, but I'm the only one that can truly get myself out of this. So yeah, I'm just seeing that that's exactly what's happening in this connection. They're the ones that will eventually, like, put an end to the stagnancy and even make a move. Okay, take action towards this connection. I like how this Hangman went from this to the Emperor. Like, this Emperor is someone who's very kind, caring, mature, and this Hangman, this basically shows a progression. It's tarot cards are literally a spoiler as to what's happening here. Yeah, but I really do see that this could be the current energy, but it's not lost. It's not like lost beyond cause or anything like that. I've something that I noticed about the Hangman recently is that it's kind of a mix of the Tower and Devil, because oh my gosh, there's a little tower here. I could have totally used this for the Tower, but yeah, I think I had a pretty good card for the Tower as well. But the Devil represents like, okay, kind of just staying in the stuck mode, negative emotions and things like that, negative habits. But this Hangman represents really getting out of that, really just getting yourself, like, not staying stuck, okay? Because like I said, it's a mix between the Tower and Devil, and Tower really speaks to a transformation, okay? Tower really speaks about a transformation happening for the better. And it's interesting because I'm filming this during Scorpio season, and that is associated with Pluto in the 8th house, which has to do with death and rebirth. So I feel like there's newer, better energy coming in for this connection for sure, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and pick the cards to see what this Hangman could signify. What is it that is holding your person back? What is it that, you need to focus on? Because, okay, something that I'm even getting, okay, we got the Hermit card. Yeah, something that I'm getting is that, this person really thinks so highly of you, and they feel like you've accomplished a lot in your life. You've done so much for yourself. You really made a name for yourself. And, the last thing that they want to do is be the ones to hold you back. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you could definitely, sorry. I'm so sorry if it was out of frame. I actually can't see because I'm filming this sideways, but it's like, they don't want to hold you back at all, because yeah, you have a lot going on for you, and it's like with this Hangman that sort of has like stuck energy, like, oh, okay, I hope that you have sort of, I feel like for a lot of you, you're someone that really is able to easily, or maybe not easily, it does take work, but you're someone that's really developed. You're someone that's gone through so much, and you're generally better at kind of like getting yourself out of these situations, or not attracting them in the first place, or you're not as stuck as this person is. I just feel like maybe this person was even in like victim mode or victim mentality, or they were just like refusing to get out. Maybe they were even a little bit stubborn, kind of wallowing in their own self-pity, and I'm seeing like they don't want that energy to hold you back, okay? They don't want you to like experience that energy for yourself because of them, because again, they really do look up to you. They are very inspired by everything that you've done for yourself, everything that you made for yourself. So the last thing that they want to do is, yeah, hold you back. Okay, we also got the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So we got the Hermit, Queen of Swords. Pretty like serious energy here. This Hermit, okay, I'm getting like Pisces and Virgo energy, by the way, and also Libra and Aquarius. But with this Hermit card, it's like what I'm seeing that they're really going to do before they come forward, because spoiler alert, I do feel like something is happening for the connection that's going to be really good. This Wheel of Fortune signifies better days for sure, but I'm seeing, yeah, with this Hermit card, they're going to take some time to themselves. They're really going to just think, kind of be in contemplative mode. Even with this Queen of Swords, she's really thinking, she's looking out into the horizon, looking out into the distance, taking some time for herself, and doing what's best for herself. Because I feel like this person is really maturing. I feel like as they're going through this, whatever is holding them back, whatever like negative thing they could be experiencing, or even this could sometimes indicate emotional baggage. It's like they're really thinking about how to navigate that, and that's like the best thing that they can do for themselves. That's one of the best things I'm seeing they have done for themselves, because sometimes when you're in a sticky situation, or like you're just stuck, it's like you take like you don't really make the best moves to get out of that, because it's like, okay, I'm seeing like sometimes people tend to have temporary fixes, okay? They tend to kind of just not really resolve the problem and attack it from the root cause, but kind of just, yeah, have like push it under the rug. Like, yeah, instead of vacuuming the floor, they just kind of push it under the rug, and that's not really cleaning it. That's just creating a mess that you have to clean up for later, right? So I'm seeing that's not the case. I'm seeing this person, this Hermit card is someone who really goes into solitude, someone who spends time with themselves to kind of figure out what the heck is going on. It's funny how like these two cards are even like facing the same way, and they're both in thinking contemplative mode. But yeah, this hermit is someone who gains wisdom, someone who finally figures out the right moves to do after they've taken a break and really just taken some time to themselves. And that's a really big thing. I feel like that's a very big move for this person, because maybe at times, you know, this hanged man, they could have gotten like deeper and deeper into the situation, because this is a card that, you know, does deal with like depth, and usually there's like a water pictured, and yeah, like the person's like dipping themselves into the water. Yeah, but like I'm seeing, even though they have gotten themselves really deep into this situation because of, you know, their past moves and actions, they're finally getting out of it. It's not going to be like a forever thing. I even like how in this card here, there's like this light that's shining. It's like she's elevated. She's like, you know, those street shows where like the person literally elevates, or there is that whole connotation with like the Baba Yogi or something like that, who's they're so they're in such deep meditative contemplative mode that they have literally meditated into, like, you know, thin air. They're literally suspended in air. Yeah, I mean, like, literally that's the type of wisdom and change and transformation that I'm seeing your person is going through. Okay, and with this Queen of Swords, you know, this person, yeah, they definitely have had their heartbroken before. This Queen of Swords does represent someone who has gone through a lot. Like, she could have gone through like divorces, breakups. I'm not saying that has to be a person, but yeah, she has gone through some sort of separation that really made her see things from a different perspective, or like, you know, she's kind of just, because of everything that she's gone through, she has her walls up really high. Okay, she has very strict boundaries for herself, and your person is, you know, they're not really going to let down their guard anytime soon, but like rather go about this in the way that they can. Sometimes it's like, you know, you're in survival mode. It's like, okay, you know, you got to do what you got to do, but you got to be strategic about it. So it's like, definitely this person's not giving up. The exact opposite is happening, but this person is kind of, you know, still keeping their walls up a bit, and yeah, just kind of being a little bit more cautious. Okay, this is someone who's very logical, rational, just kind of like the opposite of Queen of Cups energy. Instead of like going all in, you know, really thinking before making their next move, and you know, giving their heart like fully, because I'm seeing that they have done that before, and unfortunately they have gotten hurt. So yeah, okay, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards. I want to see what's going on with this Emperor card. I do feel like this person has matured. There's something that they want to give you. There's something that, yeah, some sort of offer they even want to make you. But let's see, like, yeah, what's going on here. Okay, so we got Justice. Okay, for some of you this could be marriage. It's funny how I said this is the divorce card and like this is the marriage card, you know, has to do with legal contracts, but your person really cares about making sure the situation is fair to you, because what I'm seeing is that in the past, and this is, you know, part of their like emotional, like the emotional baggage that they carry with them, they could have been with people that were unhealed, that were not really ready to be in a relationship, and that person that your person dealt with in the past really just projected their problems onto them, and it got your person really deep into this situation as well. Okay, I'm really seeing that, you know, yeah, they could have dealt with someone. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship necessarily, but someone who just got them so involved in their problems that your person just had a very hard time finding a way out. They just kind of had no idea, like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm so stuck in this situation. But I'm also seeing your person who was like, you know, really compassionate. Like, I do feel like they're pretty compassionate. Okay, even this Queen of Swords represents someone, you know, even though she's been through so much, like divorce and breakups and things like that, she's still very compassionate. She still, you know, still has hope for love. Yeah, she hasn't like completely given up. It's almost like, this reminds me of like that trope of that the middle-aged woman who really finds herself out, you know, after a divorce or after a breakup. Yeah, but I mean, that's everyone. You don't have to be a middle-aged woman. Like, you just kind of focus on yourself more and things like that. Yeah, but it's like, unfortunately, they could have been in situations where, you know, they found themselves stuck in so deep, and it was really hard for them to get out, and now they're really cautious about like making these decisions. But I'm seeing, yeah, because they went through that, that's the last thing that they want to do. They really don't want to be a burden to you, is, yeah, what I'm getting here. And then we also got the Page of Wands. Okay, so I really do feel like this person wants to come forward and make you an offer, but it's like they're gonna maybe take it like bit by bit, but it's still gonna move pretty fast. Okay, this Page of Wands is literally about good news. I can even imagine this person kind of calling you out of the blue, and, you know, just chatting you and like kind of getting to know you, or sorry, kind of just like seeing where your head's at a little bit. Like, yeah, this Page of Wands is not exactly like a King of Wands just yet, right? So it's like pages are all about like a message and kind of like taking things by, step by step. But wands is a very fast moving suit, so it's like it's not necessarily going to move slow. It might even move very fast, but it's like it'll just take some time for this person to kind of, come forward and pursue this connection fully. But I am seeing, like, with this Justice card, they really do want something long term. They really do want to go forward. They do want something more in this connection with you. But more importantly, they care about, like, making sure it's balanced. So I'm seeing, like, they're not really in like a big rush to do that. They would rather establish the boundaries, really make sure the connection is solidified before doing that. Yeah. And then we also got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this Three of Pentacles, they really are working on themselves. This is a very good card. This also has to do with like working, just kind of focusing on your career more and things like that. Let me go ahead and move the camera up. I really do hope all these cards were able to be seen here. Yeah, but this Three of Wands represents someone who's working on themselves, working on their career, just kind of, you know, investing their time, energy, effort into the right things, into the right source. Yeah, and that I'm even seeing this person is investing into themselves. They really are working on healing through these things. I really like this Queen of Swords energy because this is someone who is maturing, someone who's really getting out of that, sometimes, when we go through a breakup, we're just in kind of like a, I don't want to do anything, I just need some time to heal and rejuvenate, and like, even sometimes self-pity, they're getting out of that and they're actually working on themselves. And that's a big thing, because again, with this Hanged Man, like, they do have a tendency, or they did have a tendency to kind of just get stuck in things, be a victim of their own moves, their own feelings, not really like, take proactive action to get out the whole thing that I was saying about just sweeping things under the rug. So I'm seeing they're not doing that. They really are delving into the root cause. They really are kind of going through like an awakening is what I'm seeing here, okay? Like, they're just completely renovating themselves. It's funny, we didn't get the Tower card, but it's like, what happens after the Tower? What happens after the building crumbles? You start over, you start fresh, and you make sure that this time around, the base of the building is strong. So the foundation of, themselves in this relationship, yeah, like in terms of like security and stability, they're making sure that like they're really secure within themselves. They have enough self-confidence and things to really build things from the ground up and heal themselves. Yeah. And then we also got the Page of Cups. So yeah, 2 pages here. I definitely do feel like you're going to be getting a message from this person. Yeah, Page of Cups has to do with giving a message about their feelings and emotions. I really do see that, yeah, they're gonna make some sort of gesture. They are gonna go ahead and make some sort of move. Yeah, but a lot of this, especially the clarifying cards for the Emperor, is really about them just kind of making sure they're stable within themselves and really working on themselves. I'm seeing they're really working on their root chakra. It's interesting because we got this thing that looks like a signal here, but to me this represents the different chakras. So this represents, okay, this looks more orangish now, but I was seeing like yellow here, the solar plexus chakra, which is all about self-confidence and self-love and, just having faith in oneself. And then we got this red, which is a root chakra, which has to do with, security, stability, and just building a strong foundation from within. And then we got this green here, which is all about like the heart chakra and really being able to open up the heart chakra. And I love how all these strings are there. It's like, they're simultaneously working on all of these. So that's why I'm seeing a lot of healing is going on. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we also got this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. So this indicates you entering a new phase in this connection. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is all about the universe being on your side, really favoring this connection. It's all about abundance, good luck, good karma. So yeah, that's something really great is happening in this connection for sure. Okay, like I feel like the wheels are literally turning in the best way possible. Like things are doing a 180 shift, 180 turn. Yeah. Okay, but let's go ahead and pick some cards. Let's get some clarifier cards on this Wheel of Fortune. What does this mean? What new phase are you coming into? What does this relationship really hold? Okay, yeah, we got Strength. This is so beautiful. This is all about reconciliation. This is amazing. This also clarifies the solar plexus chakra. Okay, the solar plexus chakra is all about self-love, self-confidence, having faith in this connection, having just, being strong, being so like unwavering in one's own self, one's own confidence, to be able to come forward and offer you something more. Okay, like the Strength is amazing because this represents someone who's really worked on themselves, someone who's ready for something more, someone who has the strength to get over this emotional baggage, to get over all these fears that they may have concerning relationships. Okay, and the Strength is also all about like working on yourself. It's also all about like I said, the solar plexus chakra, so not like giving up on yeah, not giving up on oneself, because again with this hangman, this sort of represents, it does represent someone is getting out of it because of this huge change and transformation that's happening here. But oh my gosh, it's literally Halloween as I'm filming, so it's 12:01. Okay, happy Halloween. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm really feeling the spirit of Halloween. Okay, but yeah, with the strength card, this is all about like having the strength to like even get out of this situation that they, rooted themselves so deeply into, and having the power to fight through that. Yeah, this sort of reminds me of that quote, like if you've ever had to like, pull yourself out of a dark situation or like a bad day, like be proud of yourself, because it takes a lot of strength to do that. Yeah, so I'm just seeing a lot of inner strength in this person, and this person also having the strength to come forward. Okay, having the strength to come forward and be able to offer you something more, having the strength to come forward despite all this emotional baggage that they carry with them. Okay, they really are turning a new leaf, which is an amazing, amazing thing. I'm seeing something to do with the lamb, okay? Maybe you could be seeing a lamb, and something to do with the number 8. I feel like 8 is a very significant number for this connection. Even 11 with this justice card here. Yeah, so 8 and 11, maybe you could be seeing 888 or 1111 or 111. Yeah, and then we also got the 6 of Wands. So this is all about victory, success, achievements. Yeah, so I do feel like, whatever ends up happening in this connection, whatever new phase that you're going into, which for a lot of you, I am seeing reconciliation. For a lot of you, I'm also seeing like an offer being made here with the strength card. This has to do with like Leo, and that is a sign of love, and they really love just treating their significant others. They love like being in a relationship, okay? They like really love being in love and things like that. So I'm just getting that energy here. There is something that they're going to offer you. For a lot of you, I'm seeing it's reconciliation. I'm seeing that it's at least an apology or clarification. For some of you, it could even be, because we got a lot of pages here, so it's like they're taking steps to maybe be in something a little bit more committed and official, okay? Maybe it might not happen right away. I'm not gonna like lie here, but like we do have this justice card, so it's like it will eventually happen, but it's like this person's just gonna kind of test the waters, like see if they're ready, see if you're receptive. Of course, your input's important too. But yeah, with the 6 of Wands, this is all about victory. So I just feel like whatever ends up happening, you're going to be very satisfied with the results. This Wheel of Fortune, again, this is all about things really turning in your favor. Okay, so I'm seeing there's like progress being made, but it's happening in bits and pieces. Maybe with the other piles, we sort of got like, oh my gosh, this person, like, okay, you can just check that out for yourself. I don't want to spoil the other piles, but things are moving. Things definitely are shifting here. So that's a great sign. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten love oracle deck. Yeah, so the first card we have here is Please Don't Forget About Me. Yeah, so it's almost like I'm getting this message that they want you to wait on them. They're really hoping you don't forget about them. They're really hoping that you don't forget about this connection and, give up on them. And whether or not you want to do that is up to you. But it's like they still fantasize about you. They still fantasize about this connection. We even have like a freaking flying pig here and them fantasizing about the future of this connection. Yeah. So they really are hoping that you will give them a chance. They really are hoping that you're going to be receptive to them. I'm also just seeing here that oh my gosh, I just got a notification during this reading. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Yeah, but with the 6 of Wands, they're going to try and gain your attention in some way, okay? They're going to try and come forward. They're even going to try and like yeah, just kind of see where you are. But maybe like, for example, let's say you are on this person's Instagram or something, maybe they don't post as much, maybe they'll start posting more just to see if you're like watching their stories or something, or maybe they'll kind of hit you up every once in a while, or do something to kind of keep themselves relevant in your mind, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. And we got Please Don't Give Up on Me. Yeah, I feel like these cards pretty much have the same energy. They really are hoping that you're not going to give up on this connection, you are not going to give up on them, and that you're going to give them another chance here. Okay, so yeah, they really do wish the best for you, for this connection. They really hope that like they're always gonna be a well-wisher for you. But I'm also sort of getting the message that like they really hope that it's you. Okay, they really do hope it's you. Like sometimes it's like this is a very human thing. Yes, it might not be the best emotion, but it's like you're really hoping that this person's not like, sometimes people hope that the person that they're into isn't like in love with someone else. It reminds me of that Taylor Swift song. Oh my gosh, I literally saw a TikTok. It's like please tell me you're not in love with someone else, or something like, oh okay, the song is called Enchanted. Oh my gosh, yeah, homage to my name here. But there's this one like lyric, it's all like, please, oh yeah, please don't be in love with someone else. Yeah, I can't sing, so I am really sorry you had to hear that. but those are the lyrics of that song. Maybe you might even want to look up that song if you're in a certain mood, but they really are hoping that like no one else, cuffs you up. Yeah. And then we also got, I wish you could hear all the conversations I'm having about you. They are having very positive conversations about you. They really do care about you. I feel like they're even asking their friends for advice, and maybe that's what's clarifying this Queen of Swords card here. Like they're thinking really hard before coming forward. They're thinking about their move, and I even feel like they could be consulting other people for their advice before coming forward. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over the signs. Yeah, we got Virgo energy for sure, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, yeah, Leo energy for sure as well, Taurus energy. I'm seeing if I missed any sign. Aries, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like that could be Sagittarius because it's associated with Jupiter, which is the planet of abundance. Also Saturn, that's the planet of karma. So maybe even like Capricorn energy here. Yeah, so yeah, also Scorpio, if I didn't already say that. So maybe someone in this connection could have these signs or have that in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. But if you didn't hear your sign or your person's sign, I mean, it's totally fine. It has more to do with the actual like messages associated with the cards rather than the signs. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.